Hey guys, welcome back. Today we're going to be talking about fragrances that have me in an absolute chokehold. I'm so obsessed with these. I don't usually throw around the word obsessed, but these ones I truly am obsessed with. So let's get into it. Starting out with Yum Bougie Marshmallow from Kayali. I just have this small size here. I've been so incredibly obsessed with this recently. I'm wearing it multiple times a week. I'm combining it with other things. I've made so many good fragrance combos out of this, and I'm just truly obsessed. So I only have this small size, and I've been wanting to upgrade to the full size. And one of my sweet mutuals over on TikTok, Caroline at Gen X Perfume Girl, was decluttering, and she had the 50 mil of this that she was selling. So I bought it off her yesterday, and it's on the way as we speak. Can't wait to have the full size because this is a fragrance that you have to overspray. So when I first tried this, I only sprayed it a couple times, like my normal 1, 2, 3, and then on the wrists, and it disappeared in like 30 minutes. So I found that you really have to overspray this to get it to stick around. And it's not overwhelming when you overspray like that. Like, it's actually really enjoyable when you coat yourself in it. It's just so fluffy, sweet, girly, and like if pink were bottled, it would be this. This has freesia, strawberry, pink marshmallow, coconut, whipped vanilla, and pink musk. It reminds me of those colored marshmallows. My grandma always used to have them in my childhood. She would always have a bag of those colored marshmallows, and the pink ones were my favorite. That's what this smells like. So it's super nostalgic to me. And it also kind of smells like a strawberry milkshake. I don't think that this is too juvenile. I've heard a few people say that, and I completely disagree. I'm gonna be 30 in like a month and a half, and I'm still wearing it. I'm still rocking it. It's just so good. This is by far my favorite Kayali fragrance. I've been known to not like some Kayali fragrances, but they knocked it out of the park with this one. I'm truly obsessed. I can't wait to have the full size. Creme Brulee from Les Mong Gourmand has been another one I'm so obsessed with. So they sent this to me in PR in celebration of their re-release. It launched back in 2016, and then they re-released it just recently within the past few months. So they sent this to me, and when I smelled it for the first time, I was like, okay, cool, whatever. And I don't know what happened, but within the past couple weeks, like, this has just really been hitting the spot for me. It's really scratching an itch for some reason. It's a very boozy, comforting, and sugary scent. I really, really like it. I've been wearing this combined with like Vanilla Vice from Sniff, and I've really been liking that. It's just really rich and boozy and like perfect for these really cold winter months. It kind of warms you up, gives you a little oomph, a little extra something. It's just really pretty, and I can't believe I wasn't really into this at first, and now I'm like all about it. It's so good. This is the longest lasting Les Mong Gourmand scent that I have. I know that's a concern for some people, but the fragrances are like $25, so I don't think you can expect things to last a super long time, but that's not the case with this one. This one lasts a super long time. It'll be around for a while. So this one has apricot, roasted almond, black plum, midnight iris, jasmine sambac, violet, and musk clouds, rum, and oak chip. It's just really hitting the spot for me recently, and I haven't been able to put it down. London Fog from House of Brandt is another obsession as of late. This is new. They recently launched it, I think back in December, and I think it's out of stock most places. I picked this up on Lucky Scent. I saw they had the travel size, and I was like, yep, I'm getting that. The marketing and everything behind this just totally sold me. I love tea fragrances, so I knew this would be totally up my alley, and it is. It's really, really beautiful. And shout out to House of Brandt for actually launching travel sizes along with their releases. Their full bottles are $200+. I think it's maybe like $245. And I love that they launched a travel size because that makes these niche fragrances so much more accessible. So this is a photorealistic London fog fragrance. It's got bergamot, Earl Grey tea, smoky accord, steamed milk accord, lavender, whipped honey, sandalwood, vanilla absolute, white musk, and ambergris. You gotta like tea fragrances to like this one, but it is so delicious. So right up front for me, I get a lot of smoky, like vanilla Earl Grey tea. And I found that the longer this sits, the sweeter it gets. So a lot of the whipped honey and vanilla comes out like hours down the line when you're wearing this. I just find this so pretty and it's really long lasting. It's just like a good rainy day fragrance. I know it's currently January, but I think this would be really good on a rainy day or a dreary day, you know, when it's just really cloudy and kind of bleh. This is a really good fragrance for that. I'm just really into this, and it's one of my favorite tea fragrances. So this next one, I just have a little Scentbird vial of. This is Sandalwood Temple from Santa Jardin. I was talking a lot about cozy fragrances late last year on my TikTok, and so many people in my comments said they think I would like Sandalwood Temple. I saw it on Scentbird and I was like, I better get that. Oh my God. The moment I smelled it, I was just like, yep, absolutely obsessed. It is so tranquil and relaxing, dry and woody. There's a little bit of vanilla in the background, but it's not too heavy. I'm a really big fan of woody fragrances. So this one has bergamot, neroli, orange blossom absolute, cedarwood, gaiac wood, sandalwood, and vanilla. I think the combination of that gaiac wood, cedarwood, and sandalwood all together with a little bit of vanilla in the background is just like my perfect fragrance. It is so comforting. Like literally I'll just spray it on and like feel tranquil. It's the craziest thing. I'm addicted to this fragrance, and they actually reached out to me and asked if they could send me Sandalwood Temple, and I was like, yeah, you absolutely can do that. I would love that. So I do think I have a full bottle on the way. I'm so freaking excited to have a full bottle. This is also super nostalgic. So it reminds me of something and I cannot put my finger on it for the life of me. I've smelled it so many times and it reminds me of something. I just don't know what it is. Like I feel like it's from my childhood. It's a very distinct scent that I've smelled before, but I don't know where. It's driving me nuts, but I still wear it nonetheless. I just love it. This is just completely blown my socks off and I've been obsessed. So last year I've got 2 scents from Sniff, and these were both sent to me in PR, full disclosure. Crumb Cure has me by the throat. I've talked about this on TikTok so much, so I'm a little bit of a broken record if you're coming from TikTok, but this has croissant accord, wild berry jam, black currant, toasted vanilla, tonka bean, and sandalwood. I am so addicted to this fragrance. I will sometimes just walk into my office, pop the top off this, and get a big whiff. I can't describe to you how much I love this fragrance. I'd heard about Crumb Cure when it dropped in 2023, and I was very hesitant about it. I didn't want to smell yeasty or like bread. And that's not what this smells like. It's still very food-like, but I don't get something yeasty from it. So it's a very like flaky, buttery scent. And when I first started wearing this, I did not get the jam part of it. But for some reason, in like the last month, in the dry down, I've been getting a lot of the jam, and that has made this so much more enjoyable to wear. I'm just so obsessed. So I bought a travel size in the fall of last year, and I was nearly done with it. I think I have like half left. I'm gonna give it to one of my sisters, but when they said they were gonna send me a couple fragrances, I was like, please, Crumb Cure, please. It's so good. This does not perform in high heat though. I wanna note that. This is very much a winter fragrance for me. I took this with me to Disney World in November and it was so hot and humid. This did not do it for me in the humidity. It was kind of sickening. It was just so thick and like I wasn't really into it. So definitely a cold winter fragrance. Last one here, this is Honey Sweet. I've been dying to smell this one basically since it came out. This is a collab with Professor Perfume. It's the second collab with Sniff and her. I'd heard so many good things about this, and I haven't found my perfect honey fragrance until this one. Sometimes honey can go a little bit too animalic and stinky to me. I've smelled like Bee from Ellis Brooklyn. I really do not like that one. And I've had the Jizu honey infused hair spray, and that one is a little bit too animalic for me. But this one is so beautiful. This has crystallized honey, Havana wood, lavender, incense, broom absolute, and vanilla bourbon. This is the most ethereal, sexy, romantic scent that I've ever smelled. It is just so beautiful. I've been addicted to it. Every time I'm like going out or going out to dinner or going out for drinks or whatever, I'm putting this on. It is just so beautiful, but it's also so comforting in a way. Like the dry down of this is just so sweet and yummy, and I am just truly obsessed. I can't get enough of it. Amelia knocked it out of the park with this one. Okay, so those are all my current obsessions. I feel like my obsessions are always changing, but these are the fragrances that I've really been loving over the past month or two. Really can't get enough of them. So yeah, let me know what your current obsessions are in the comments. I would love to know. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you next time.